Hey guys, it is just before July, to be exact, the 27th of June 2020, in episode 147 of 4PlayerAnimecast. My name is Spire, joining you on this wonderful June evening, although it is forecasted to be one of the hottest summers, just like every previous year. But that being said, I am here, and here are also my compatriots, Near,
Hey,
Dark,
Hi.
and Toast.
Hello.
And we are here on obviously a very sort of special occasion. Again, those of you who are keeping up with the current sort of slew of anime series from the spring 2020 season might notice that a lot of them are still continuing or are on hiatus or are kind of on this very wacky pace due to global events. And so that's sort of spilled over to the summer season, right? So there are very few series that are forecast, or very few compared to normal, that are forecasted to be slated in the summer season. Be exact, there are about 19 or 20 something maybe. If there are some other stuff, sort of, children's shows that are coming out that we don't know of, but there are around 20 something series that are predicted to be coming out compared to our regular, 30 anywhere from 37 to 40 something, high 40 series
I want
that
to
we
say
usually
one
see.
season there were like 52 or something.
Yeah, 50, 53, 52 series, and we're just like yeah. But yeah, that being said, we do have a very small list, but we still have a lot to talk about. A lot of these series are actually worth talking about, to be honest. Um, and we decided to do this now so that we're not just randomly hitting you with previews if these shows do decide to air on a regular pace, and we do cover them. So we're going to do the previews now, and we'll see where we go from there. But yeah, as with our previous preview shows, with which some of our viewers might be experienced with, we're going to be doing the exact same thing. I'm going to be covering, or I'm going to be referring to a summary of the series, and we're each going to go around and just give a very, very brief opinion, a thumbs up or thumbs down it, and we'll go from there. But yeah, there are approximately 19 series for this upcoming season, uh, not counting series that are sort of coming over from the spring 2020 season. And there are approximately 13 series that are sort of unique shows. So they're not sequels and they're not children's shows. So with that, oh yeah. Sorry. Before that, I do want to go to each sort of person and talk to them pretty briefly. Although again, there's not that much to talk about. I feel about their thoughts on I guess the spring 2020 season thus far. not even in conclusion, but just thus far. So we'll just go in order as I put it again. Nier, what did you think of what? What are your thoughts on the, I guess, current spring 2020 season?
um, I,
Yeah, exactly.
I, um, I don't know. It's like,
Yeah,
you know, kind
that's best we
of.
can.
I wanted a Pare-Ranman to come out. That's about how I feel.
Yeah,
Um, I mean, it was okay, right? Like, for what came out. Um, Kakushikoto, solid.
yes,
Yasurio Utate,
yes.
although, I think did that go on hiatus? I don't
I
remember.
Which
think
show?
so.
Yesterday Utate, pretty sure it's on hiatus.
Yeah.
And how many episodes? That was supposed to be like a longer one, right? I think it
Uh,
stopped at like episode 13 or something.
I don't know. But
I think it was supposed to be like 18 episodes, something weird.
the detective series, like, that never came out either, did it?
Which
But
one?
the Cloverworks one with like the
Which one was
I
that?
mean, there's really only one detective series this
Oh, that
season.
was the one
The
on the
Boys?
Sherlock Holmes of whatever lane, right, or whatever it was.
Fugo Keiji, Balance Unlimited.
Oh, Fugo Keiji. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't think this came out. But
Yeah, a lot of them didn't even come out.
yeah, I mean, the stuff I was kind of looking somewhat forward to didn't really come out, but the stuff that was solid, so it was okay.
The thing is, yeah, as you said, it's like a lot of these series, I think, had not only solid premises, but they would have been solid if it wasn't for, again, these global events, right? So it's like it's a very, very, very unfortunate like season because you know, like there could have been seasons where it's like it just if this had happened, we'd be like, yeah, I mean, a lot of these series were going south anyways, right? But it's like a lot of these series had staying power, so that's just doubly unfortunate.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's a very, very sort of unfortunate series of events. But what about you, Dark?
I mean, I thought the season was good. It sucks that a lot of the shows didn't come out because I think this would have been a really strong season. Otherwise, like notably strong, at least for me, because I really liked Villainous. I thought that we had good, like really strong season twos, like Bookworm. And fuck, what was the other one I was thinking of? Kaguya. So like having those two season twos, especially where Bookworm went this season, was really good. So like that would have been nice to get like stuff like Breakwater and everything and keep that going, but unfortunately didn't. And then like Apare Ranman could very well be something fantastic, but we don't know yet.
Yeah. Toast, what about you?
Pretty cool. Yeah. I forgot what I watched. Let me see.
Nice.
Yeah. Well,
Princess Connect, really good. Hachinen, not good. Arte, really good. Sugumomo, only perverts watch that, but it's alright. Tamayomi, not that good. No, I never talked. Nia, you forgot to talk about Shin Sakura Taisen.
I literally said I wasn't gonna watch that.
You should.
Yeah, we were like,
wait, Nia, how was Shadowverse?
That wasn't this season.
Yeah, it was.
Yeah, it was.
Was it?
Yeah.
It was.
Well, I mean, that tells you that.
They added any cards yet to the game?
Yeah. How's the new cards, Nia?
No, they have not added the anime.
No,
What the fuck?
But yeah, Art's Villainous, Princess Connect, really cool. The what is it?
Pre-Kone as well is really strong.
What is it? The Arte Cross Ultimate Game manga short should have gone longer. What? Yeah, me too. Yeah. Also, Nia, you ready for August? Is it August? Yeah, August.
For what?
You in?
For what?
You in for Heaven's Feel and Summer Feels?
Yes.
Summer song?
I saw that.
Assuming that even happens, maybe.
Yeah. Yeah, cool. Yeah. Also, what was it on Netflix? Kengan Ashura, it's alright. Season 2 is alright.
Are the graphics again? I think
it's 3D, but it's alright.
Okay.
Baki Season 2,
we
pretty
saw
good.
The trailer and we were just like, right? We were all like,
It's fine. My brother likes it. I recommended him Baki and Kengan Ashura. He liked that kind of stuff. Yeah.
Okay.
Wait, Nir, did you watch Ghost in the Shell?
Yeah. Fuck no, dude.
That looked great.
Yeah. Yeah. So yeah, season pretty cool. Wasn't what is it? Bofuri? Was that what kids call it nowadays? Yeah, that one's alright.
Yeah, Bofuri.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's definitely again there was no dearth of bad or there was no dearth of good series this season. And what I mean again by good series is not just flashy premise like wow this person gets transported into an isekai and then all the
Hachinen,
characters are crazy.
sorry. What are you talking? No.
No. What I'm saying is it's just like crazy colorful premises and then they just become very limp after one or two.
Well, Aspire, I hope you're gonna be disappointed in next season because I see Peter Grill's on there, and that one's great. It's the resurgence of Monster Girls.
Peter Grill.
It's
But
great. It's
anyways,
great.
um,
I'm definitely looking forward to that.
yeah. Well, we'll talk about that in a bit. But as for me, I haven't. I mean, yes, I've kept up with some of the stuff, but I kept up. I mean, I finished watching like the third episode or whatever, the last, which would be essentially the Lapis episode, the stuff that'll be out. And I feel again the same way as Near and Dark, where it is very unfortunate that we didn't get to see more of this, and I have a very sinking feeling that some of these series just might go on a quote unquote indefinite hiatus or just not like they'll just sort of cancel the project, right? Shut down the project, I think, at some point. It'll just be in some, back corner of a recording room, right? And people will just quote unquote forget it. I think honestly at this point, like some studios will have to do that and move on to other things in order to survive. But it's again, it's very unfortunate. But I also feel like for me, for somebody that has sort of, I mean, I'm not an old person I'm not that old person by any means in terms of like watching anime or something like that. But I feel like just because I've been doing this like anime blogging of the series and like doing the podcast again for so long, been I've been always in this state where I'm just like, all right, what's the new thing for this season? All right, there are like 37 things. All right, got to get used to them. Got to go through them. Let's just do this. All right, I watched this. Now time to watch that. All right, time to move on to the next thing. Blah blah. And it sounds bad, but for me, it's almost sort of like a reprieve at this point, where everybody's sort of in this lull and they're starting to just kind of delve into other stuff or like just talk about stuff that's not the new isekai of the week or the new fucking Tower of God or whatever the fucking bullshit it is that people want to talk
Yeah,
about.
okay, buddy. See you
Well,
in a month
figuratively,
when it's
figuratively, but yeah, they're not talking about whatever the new bullshit is for this season, and that almost honestly gives me a reprieve. Again, I'm not saying that it's good that these studios are out of jobs or whatever, but for me, it's a reprieve, and the only sort of downside to everybody kind of mulling about, talking about stuff, going into other series that's not the new just flavor of the month. Um, yeah, every time go, and just kind of mulling around and talking and discussing and doing other stuff, right? And maybe getting back into old stuff. The only bad thing about this is the fact that, obviously localization or translation or whatever efforts. Uh, I mean, some of them have gotten better, blah blah, blah, but there are also a lot of people that are like, yeah, so I started learning Japanese during the quarantine, and now I'm, I'm scanlating this, right? And it's like, oh well, but that sort
hey
of joke
man, there's
aside,
only one way to learn.
yeah, that's true. But that sort of meme aside, for me it's a slight reprieve. I it's always been like every 3 months, what's this, what's that, new series, that series, blah blah. But now everything's kind of in a lull, and it's very interesting. But yeah, anyways, with that in mind, we'll be starting to go through the series at hand. Again, I'm just going to be going through each series pretty briefly, and then everybody's just going to thumbs up just gonna again have their own sort of short opinion on it. Thumbs up, thumbs down. First up, oh, and we always have the trailers to this. We'll link the trailer later on in the podcast description, so you can watch the trailers with us. And yeah, first off, superheroes. Heroes Save the World, I believe, is the localized title. The Japanese title is
What the fuck is this title?
HxEros. It's like they're trying to combine the word H or echi in like Japanese, right? And like heroes, right?
Dude,
So-
H and Arrow. Wow.
yeah.
True poets of our time.
Yeah. Dokyuu Hentai HxEros, I believe is Japanese pronunciation. An unknown invader known as the Kiseichu, that word some people might recognize from recent anime.
What's it
Um,
mean?
It means like parasites, essentially.
You mean like Parasite the Maxim?
Yes. Yeah.
What's the sequel called? Is that?
I forgot what the sequel was called.
It
but
sucks. I'll read it.
HxEros, bro.
anyways, an unknown invader known as Kiseichu invades Earth and begins robbing people of the source of their erotic, quote-unquote, ecchi energy, robbing them of the will to live. Isn't this one of the premises for one of the mini arcs in like, or not even mini arc? Isn't this like one of the main premises of Twin Tail? Reto
No.
Enjo, a high school boy, joins the hero organization HxEros, and
Get it.
like 4 beautiful high school girls will save the Earth from the alien
Do
threat.
you get it?
And-
Heroes, like that one live action show with the invulnerable cheerleader. What is it? Save the girl, save the world.
Yeah. The opening theme is "Wake Up HxEros" featuring Yoshitsugu Matsuoka Yoshitsugu. So yeah, the voice actor cast pretty stacked. Obviously, these days there's a scarcity of jobs, so people are kind of all lining up to get these roles. But Kakuma Ai, Kaino Ai, Yahagi Sayuri, Matsuoka Yoshitsugu, Clara Yuki, pretty solid A-list here. Animation production by Project Number 9, who did stuff like Netuge, and you thought there was never a girl online, Tenshi no Sampi, Campione, or no, they helped with Campione. They did Tenshi no Sampi. They did, what is it, Girls Beyond the Wasteland. Wow. Katana Maidens. They did a lot of like varied stuff. It's very interesting, their sort of roster. But yeah. For me, it's just, I mean, I don't know. It's like what are we talking about here? It's kind of reminds me of, again, Twin Tail, one of those series where it's like Twin Tails or Etsuka Dekinai, right? Watashi Etsuka Dekinai or something like that from a while back.
Is that the one with the hand holding, or the dude with the red hair chick?
Yeah, exactly. Lisara, I believe it was her name or something though. Lisara Restal. But yeah, this. I mean, the issue is it's just like what is this? It's just gonna be episodic stuff, right? It's just gonna be episodic stuff for 12 series, and then run off into the sunset, right? I mean,
also compared to like the plethora of series just like it, what is it really bringing to the table?
yeah, exactly. That's the thing.
It's gonna be the same jokes that you've seen a dozen times before.
Very running low on novelty. I'm probably not gonna watch it. I'll check out like the first episode, but I'm probably not gonna watch it. Near, thumbs up, thumbs down.
I'm not really against ecchi series, but like
Again, the novelty factor.
yeah, that like.
Do you support child porn?
We've had
Near?
so many of these. What's the point of watching a new one?
Near, they're 16, they're underage. Do you support this?
Not even gonna acknowledge.
Yeah, だから僕はエッチができない. It reminds me of that, like pretty strong vibes here.
I mean,
But yeah, no.
Yeah, okay. Dark?
This was actually one of the series that when we were first gonna cover, summer, I was just like, there's nothing out. It's just like 3 smut shows. So no, it's just like, yeah, I'm not against an ecchi series or anything, but it's just like the entire premise to me just screams that it's gonna be the same jokes like you see in any other series.
Yeah, and it's gonna be very closed, right? It's just gonna be like the whole like boss whatever thing is going to be very much like a sideline, and they're probably just all gonna be in like a club classroom or something, club or
Yeah, I
something like
mean,
that, right?
even if it's not, it's just like I can't imagine this series is just going to be constantly reminding you what the joke is. It's
Yeah,
like,
exactly.
I'm not really
Yeah,
down to watch that.
yeah. Toast.
Huh? What? What do you want?
Thumbs up, thumbs down.
Watching
Yeah,
this
the
thing or
show's
what?
great. The manga's great.
Okay.
Yeah, you like what is it? You like Sentai, right? Do you know the main character is the red one, and his love interest is the yellow one, and she has a lot of the hero power, or is it hero HxEros, whatever you want to call it? Yeah, it's great. Super Sentai of the week plus heroes. It's great. Watch it. Yeah, I'm in.
Okay.
The manga sucks though, because they introduced I think the Black Ranger, and guess what color she is? That's right, she's tan,
Mhm.
probably from Okinawa.
So, I guess thumbs up from Toast.
You saw you guys all saw that one tweet, right? About the My Hero Academia controversy.
Yeah,
It's great, isn't
whatever.
it? Yeah, voice acting is
Don't
great.
worry, I'll call that out next week.
Anyways,
All right.
2 weeks.
well, we can call it out. Well, let's talk about that later. But anyways, next thumbs up from Toast. Thank you very much. And next on the list, this is this thing. Okay. Um, so this is Lapis Rewrites or Lapis Rewrite
Is it
Relight
relights or rewrites?
Relights.
Or
Light
do
as
you
in
think
light.
it's a pun on rewrites? Is there gonna be books? I see glasses, girl.
No, I think it's just lights as in like lights and stars and shit.
Oh,
But this is, I believe, a part of a multimedia project.
oh no.
So this is obviously there's this like random studio that's doing it, but Katakawa and K-Lab are also kind of pitching in together to do this like magic idol mobile game stuff.
The only successful Idol franchise is HoloLive.
Can we? I don't even know what to say to that.
Did
But
you see Kiryu Koko's
Not a
viewer count?
single other one.
yeah.
106k viewers, I think.
But they're K-Lab infamous for doing a lot of sort of mainstream series names, like mobile game stuff. I believe they did stuff like Yu Yu Hakusho, Bleach. They're obviously most infamous for their Love Live
What's
series
that?
of games. But this one is just like, I mean, I guess I don't know.
They have good
The thing
designs.
is,
I like the
the,
designs of the characters.
the designs are interesting, but like trying to force a mixed media project, like idol project, or mixed media 2D idol project in the middle of this sort of thing is I
A
think the
great
marketing for
idea.
this is going to be very, 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 very difficult to say the least. So I wish them the best of luck. I mean, I don't mind this sort of, these sort of mixed idol project stuff, but usually I've had a record of not being very keen on like the anime adaptation. Like if I had, I'll just play the game, right, or something like that. So I'll check it out, but like if anything, again, I would just end up probably just playing the game. Um, so maybe probably thumbs down here.
Um, no,
Nice CG.
this looks lame.
Okay, Dark.
No, I'm gonna pass.
Okay, Toast.
Spy, you gonna watch it?
I might watch like one or two. I don't know. The thing is, again, I would rather just play the game to get used to. I'm like that sort of person. Like, I've never had a great experience with like the like anime adaptations and stuff like that of this
What
sort of
about
stuff.
Idolmaster? That's great.
I mean, even I don't like Xenoglossia was a meme. The second like season, which was quote unquote the real sort of Idolmaster, right? That one was
What,
it was a
Cinderella Girls supposed to be the real one?
no, no.
Was there
So
season 2 of like the main series?
yeah, it
Just
was
like
it was.
misremembering.
Remember the
Ah, okay.
Idolmaster? The Idolmaster is technically it's like the second
Oh,
sort of
you mean
series
after
because
Xenoglossia?
Xenoglossia
Okay.
came out before, right?
Oh, I
Exactly.
thought we just weren't counting Xenoglossia because it's
Yeah,
literally a
exactly.
meme.
Most people try not to. Most people like try to ignore Xenoglossia. Uh, so Xenoglossia, and then it was a meme. The original one, or quote unquote, the original one, the Idolmaster, is okay, but it's not like impressive, right? It's like a lot of it's just like, oh, the angry CEO, and then like each of the characters have like a 15-minute insert song in the middle of their 18-minute episode, right? Which is not great. Then the Cinderella Girls stuff wasn't particularly, again, that impressive. Although
What's
it had more story than the Namco,
I mean, it had.
yeah,
Yeah, that's
quote
one way to
unquote,
put it.
quote unquote, it had more story. But I mean, whatever, right?
Certainly
what's
had
the
a
one with
story.
the fighting mecha girls? One of them's Hibiki. I keep forgetting the name. You know what I'm talking about, right?
Oh, wait, Macross Delta?
That's one of them, yes, but not that one. The other one, where they transform with the power of song and fight cool stuff. One of them's named Hibiki, right?
Symphogear? Are you
Yes,
talking
there
about?
you go, there you go. That's the one.
Oh,
Symphogear.
yeah. I mean, Symphogear's not really idle, like, at all.
Yeah, it is. They
Right? Like, they have,
sing.
like, 2 idle sections a season. It's just a
Symphogear
Sentai
has.
show that sells songs.
I think Symphogear has songs by virtue of the fact that like how do we say this? It's like it started out as like Hibiki admiring the character that Nana Mizuki played. It's not even I won't even name her. It's just gonna be like the character that Nana Mizuki plays, right? Admiring the Nana Mizuki songs.
Nearest favorite character, R.I.P.
Yeah. And then like Nana Mizuki started carrying the series super 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 hard, right? And then everybody else started singing, right? It just became
Or
kind of
rather,
like this
no, not
constant.
that. I meant, fuck, what was the redhead's fucking voice actress?
What do you mean?
Forget. The one who had fucking Gungnir before Hibiki.
That's
That wasn't Nana Mizuki, right?
no, it wasn't. That was
Who's
the
Nana
that was
Mizuki
the
voice? Is it? Does she voices?
she voices the blue girl, right?
Yeah, I think so, right?
Give me a second. It's uh, fuck. It
Minami
is
Takayama.
yes.
Okay.
Minami Takayama, who voices Kanade, Amo Kanade. So yeah, it was. It's Civil Gear is more just like, did Nana Mizuki do something? Oh, it became popular. Now let's have everybody do it. That is actually, in my opinion, that's actually sort of what happened. But anyways, with that in mind, I'm hoping that this becomes decent, but you know, who knows? It's very hard. Next, after Lapis 3, right?
You forgot to ask if we were watching. What?
No,
Oh yeah,
he did.
wait, no, I
None of
did.
us were.
What?
I think he might have forgot to
Oh
ask
wait,
you.
yeah, sorry,
I'll
okay.
watch it.
I don't think he asked you.
Yeah.
I'll watch it.
Okay.
Good luck,
I
bro.
think Suise is gonna say she watches it, so I'll be like, all right, I'll one up you. I'll watch it first.
When the anime comes out, people are going to play the mobile game a lot more or whatever. But
Yeah, why play the
I'm
mobile
thinking I'm
game?
a simp.
Why play the mobile game when watching the anime is much faster?
I don't think that's
Save you
exactly.
some money
Yeah,
too, bro.
what is it? 6 hours compared to what? 20 hours? Just
Wait,
simple
what?
math.
Anyways,
How long you gotta
moving
play
on.
Lapis Re lights before you get into the game, like 20 hours, 50 hours, 100 hours.
I
Just
think
condense it down to 6.
That's not how mobile games work.
Yeah, it is.
It's
How-
definitely not.
How many hours do I
Unlimited
think you
math,
have
yeah.
into Azure Lane?
Okay, it takes you like an hour to get
No, it
into
doesn't.
Azure Lane.
2 hours. I gotta log in every 8 hours to do my dailies and my
I think
commissions.
by getting in, we mainly mean just kind of getting
You
used
boot up
to
the game and you understand what is going on in the game. In
No,
the
no,
game.
no, you
Like,
don't. No.
The 50-hour mobile game.
I
Holy
still
shit,
I
that would be
still don't know what
insane.
the story in Azure Lane is about. I know there's feature robot black cubes,
You
and
could
it's like
wiki hack
well,
that stuff, right?
who
That's not-
are
I
the
don't
it's not
think-
my
I
sirens?
don't
fault.
think
You
that's
can't
the
read
game's
those.
fault, bro.
Why read? That would spoil it. I'll just watch the anime.
There you go.
That's incredible.
Anyways, moving
And
on.
I watch the anime and I
say
still
that
don't get it.
Whenever I skip an event in Grand Blue, I'm gonna use that now. Nah, bro, I'm just gonna wait for it to get animated.
Hey, moving on. The Misfit of Demon King Academy, also known as Mao Gakuin no Futekigosha. Despite their appetite for destruction, even demon kings tire of all the blood and chaos sometimes. When Anoth reincarnates in the hopes of a more peaceful life, he ends up going to school with his descendants in his old castle 2,000 years later. Oh, I've read this light novel before. But with magic on its last legs in this era, no one is able to assess Anoth's true power. This shit, huh?
Spire, what's the opposite of age regression? What's the other one?
Aging.
For
The thing
aging?
that people
Aging?
naturally
Age,
Rapid aging, I
age
guess.
progression? Yeah, you guys like that tag, right?
It's
in
not even
reverse.
age progression. He
What?
reincarnates
What
later,
the
right?
Yeah,
fuck are
yeah,
you
you like the
talking
age
about?
progression tag, or you
It's
just
not like he aged
flipping
2,000
through
years.
pages?
He dies and he reincarnates 2,000 years later. It's like
Spire,
a time.
Spire,
sits-
Spire, stop
Nah, dude,
spoiling.
he sits in a chair and he
My
fucking
favorite
shrivels
tag
up in a
is
time lapse, and then
Aging.
Yeah, Spire, don't you remember in like the first episode he's born, he's all like, huh, that's cool. Then he uses age powers to age to 16 years old immediately. And the parents are like, wow, my son is a prodigy. He's now 16.
Oh, are you talking about from going from baby to
Yeah, you
man.
remember that, don't you?
That's actually a pretty common,
No,
somewhat
it's
common
not.
these days. And
No, it's not. They usually let you age normally in Isekai, and it sucks.
They let you.
it's
When
not.
They
it-
allow you
Hey.
to age.
It's not. I mean, they're not because
Name
the
me
thing
another
is,
Isekai that does that. Aging ish.
Oh, there's this one where it's like it had the baby and like the three sisters, or no, the Kami show, right? There was the Kami show one. There was one other there. It's like it had like training, or it had early baby kind of like growth or whatever.
Yeah, but
it
not
was.
like instantly with magic.
I mean, what are we talking about here, right? At this point, we're just becoming pedantic.
I mean,
Like,
at that point, it's like, yeah, he used the magic of a fucking gun to his temple, and he was reincarnated 2,000 years later. Like, who cares?
but
It's
either way,
magic.
so
Like,
on.
it kind of doesn't matter.
What was that one movie where it was about a bunch of babies and they were talking to each other, but one of them was voiced like by the Honey I Shrunk the Kids guy?
Rick Moranis?
Yeah, wasn't there a movie where Rick Moranis was talking through a baby, and then there was another female? I don't know.
Talking through a baby.
I don't know.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Honestly, me neither. I think I saw it like once, and then I forgot it. So
I think you just had
An
a
image
fucked
of
up
Sony
dream
Pictures
one night,
shoving
bro.
like a hand through like a baby's like.
He's using two telepathic babies as a walkie-talkie.
But
I
anyways,
don't know.
But,
Never
yeah.
mind that.
Yeah,
I'll find the movie.
Going back to the series, sorry. I read this series, or I read the beginning of this series very long time ago. It must have been. This had to have been more than like 2 or 3 years ago that I read this sort of thing, but I remember not really appreciating back. It was pretty much at the peak of like when I was going through light novels at a very voracious pace, and I read it. And I was like, yeah. All right, he's more powerful than the other kids at the school. Yeah, okay, sure. and that was about it. And I don't think it's gonna be really any different now. So I'm gonna pass. It's a Silver Link thing, so it's gonna be even more cheesy, right? Near
No. I don't
Dark.
know. Call me crazy, but I'm not I'm big on Demon Lord reincarnates into a fucking high school.
Yeah. Dark.
Yeah, well, that's basically my life, so I am into that. So yeah, I'm
Just
thinking I'm
like
checking
me.
it out.
Yeah.
No, I'll probably give it a look to see if it's like at least entertaining. Not exactly a plethora of things I'm gonna be watching. So
Mm-hmm.
as long as it's not something that completely like turns me away,
Right,
I'll
right. That's reasonable.
probably be checking it out this season.
Okay. What about you, Toast?
Yeah, Session got it. It was Look Who's Talking, and it was voiced, and it was John Travolta and Bruce Willis, not Rick Moranis. Bruce Willis plays the talking baby. That movie was a trip. I've only seen it like I've only seen like 5 minutes of it when I was searching when I was through TNT like a long time ago.
So would you like to talk to us about
Yeah, I'll watch the show. It's great. It sucks,
It's
but it's great.
Oh,
I'll,
yeah, that's a
I'll,
very
Okay.
interesting review, but okay.
I'll
Sure.
I can tell you 5 reasons why it sucks, but it's great. I'll watch it.
All right. Next on the list then is a very interesting one. I believe it
I don't want
is
this one.
a manga original called The Titan's Bride or Kyojinzoku no Hanayome. Koichi is a tall player in his high school basketball team. He is whisked away to another world while masturbating. Very interesting. There he arrives in a kingdom of giants and is asked by the kingdom's first prince to be his bride and bear his child.
So wait, is this two dudes?
Yes, it is.
Yep.
No thanks.
And
Yeah,
what?
Attack on Titan gets pretty weird in the later seasons
Yeah, I
too.
know.
Is an Attack on Titan on like the final arc in the manga?
It's
Okay.
also on its
They-
final season.
You
Nice.
don't
Author's
want to
been
see what they
saying
do in
that
the
for
basement.
like the past 5 years.
You don't want to see what they do in the basement in this series. But I'm probably going to thumbs down this. Nier, are you gonna watch it? Oh, by the way, no. Can I say something? The studio
Get
who did,
injected with Titan semen, you turn into a Titan.
yeah. By the way, the studio who did this, Studio Hokiboshi, is the same studio who did Overflow from last season, which is or 1 or 2 seasons ago, which is
Wait,
one is like,
that
yeah, which might know the small series where it's like the guy gets into the bathroom with his sisters or whatever, and more importantly, they did the series where the sexy firefighter anime. If you guys remember that one, you
What
guys
the
remember
fuck is wrong with these people, man?
指先のからの本気のメッセージを幼なじみは消防士 which is I believe you translate it it's like the from my fingers bursts the real fire or the real fire or the real warmth or whatever. My childhood friend is a firefighter is I believe the title. They did that one. So Nier, what do you think? Yes or no?
No,
No, really?
no. What? Like, what is this fucking like premise though? Like, is this series gonna have fucking like mpreg? Like,
Impreg with males, yeah. The thing is, I actually don't like the issue. Is like
The
much
thing
like
is that I'm actually like completely okay with male emperor.
the
Hey
issue I
man,
see
when
here.
Danny DeVito impregnated Arnold Schwarzenegger, it was a great
That is
movie.
not what that movie was.
Yeah, it
You're
was.
mixing up two different movies.
What? I remember Arnold
Yes.
Schwarzenegger getting
No,
pregnant.
you're mixing up the movie where Arnold Schwarzenegger and Danny DeVito are brothers because Danny
What?
DeVito was a clone.
Wait, what?
And yes, that is a different movie from when Arnold Schwarzenegger was like the scientist or whatever that becomes the first pregnant man.
I just wanted to say that trend wise, like a lot of these series have been getting more and more. I mean, it's not just the smut stuff, but it's also just regular series have been getting sort of more and more wacky and more severe, right? With their premises or with the sort of scale of things that they're doing, right? It's like instead of having two girls, it's like they have three girls fighting or whatever it is. Instead of transporting to an isekai just randomly. They just get hit by a truck, and then the truck hits the, whatever, all this crazy shit, right? But I feel like smut series, like these sorts of smut series, are also sort of towing that line more and more, where it's just like, or trying to cross that line more and more, where it's like, it's not enough for, what is it from a while back, like the monk and the woman to have the illicit relationship or whatever, right? The secret relationship. Now it's gotta be like, I gotta have sexy firefighters, or like, now I just gotta have the sisters jumping the bones of this dude in bed, and then now it's, what is it, like the male impregnation or whatever it is, this this sort of shit, right? So I feel like this is a very, I don't know whether I guess unfortunate trend that's going on, where it's like they're just they're not even trying to like do stuff, they're just trying to top each other, right? But anyways, Dark, yes or no?
No.
All right, just wanted to make sure, okay?
Yeah,
Toast,
color me crazy. I
Toast, you
don't think
gonna
this
watch?
series is gonna have a great fucking plot.
Uh, Toast, you gonna watch this?
I'm still thinking of Mpreg. Hold on, real quick. Like,
Hold on.
I don't like where
I
that's
think I
going.
remember. What did Danny DeVito get pregnant too? Or am I making that
In
up?
the movie? I
Yeah.
think you're making that up, bro.
Yeah.
Danny DeVito is in Twins. I don't think he was in Junior.
No, he was definitely in Junior. I'm thinking of Junior. Yeah, he's in there. Nice. And Twins. Danny
Yeah,
DeVito's
maybe he
great.
did.
Well, wait, what are we talking about? Oh, Titan's
You gonna
Bride.
watch this?
I hope this is gonna be a 6-minute anime like Overflow. If it is, I'll watch it.
It probably will be. Yeah, okay.
I'll watch it. I want to see if it's the uncensored version is if it's as good as I'm anticipating.
Yeah, okay.
I hope so, so I can tell you guys about the butt stuff.
Okay. Next. This is going to be exciting. It is another Crunchyroll original, right hot off the heels of the ever so exciting Tower of God, or the God of Tower, whatever you want to call it. It
That
is,
show that everyone's talking about.
yes, it is. This one, however, is another god. It is the God of High School. So this is also based off a Korean webtoon, a pretty
Who would win
popular
in a
one.
fight? The God of Tower of God, or God of High School?
Very hard to say, Toast. I think it would be close battle. But yeah, this is a webtoon by Park Young-jae. The story is, this action-packed series follows a high schooler and its friends as they compete in an epic tournament, borrowing power directly from the gods and uncovering a mysterious organization along the way, with the promise of their heart's deepest desires motivating their tournament victory. Very exciting, I'm sure. Very pretty packed list of
Mappa though.
voice actors. As again, per usual, they have, what is it, Ohashayaka, known for Uzuki and Cinderella Girls and stuff like that. They have, where is it, Namikawa Daisuke, Hamada Kenji, Seki Tomokazu, Sugita Tomokazu, and Kaida Yuki. This is done by actually Mappa, right? So
Yeah,
Mappa,
I mean,
Crunchyroll is,
it looks really good. The fight scenes look fancy.
yeah. So Crunchyroll is pouring money into Mappa, obviously using their money in very great ways, promoting the God of High School. I'm probably not going to watch it. Nier.
Yeah, you want this one? I think you'd like this one.
Yeah, I'm probably gonna watch this. I mean, when Mappa decides to be like, "Hey, what if we were like good at animation?" You know,
Hey,
their
Mappa's
series,
not.
their
Yeah,
series,
it's not.
like they look good.
Yeah,
Um,
Mappa. Nobody has really. I mean, like, I don't think really, for the most part, Mappa has been or a studio where people have been like, I wish the series wouldn't get animated
I
that
wish
much, right? Like nobody.
JC
nobody's
I don't
staff
know about
took
that,
over
dude. I see
Mappa.
Mappa and I'm like, this could go either way.
yeah, I mean, Mappa's a studio where it's like,
They've got their downs, but I mean,
if they kind of want to just shit something out, like,
Hmm.
it's not gonna look good. But when they try,
yeah.
it looks really good.
Yeah,
And I mean, this is obviously a series with a lot of money behind it. because Crunchyroll apparently likes flaunting their money around without paying their employees. But I don't know. I like the art style. Something about like the shading on the noses is pretty cool.
It's a Korean thing, isn't it? I see that.
Yeah.
it's
But
like
Yeah,
a,
the
it's like a
nose
very
blush.
angular, like
Yeah.
sort of. It's kind of a lot of that's also, I think, pretty inspired from sort of like shonen series in Japan, stuff like that. So
Yeah. But yeah, I don't really expect too much out of this other than like good looking fight scenes, a Korean webtoon like shonen series. I mean, they're pretty generic, let's be real. But yeah, I'll watch it.
okay, Dark.
Yeah, I'm gonna watch it. I can't wait to pay my Crunchyroll subscription to support God of High School. But no, I'm probably gonna watch it. I am curious though to know like how that's gonna work, right? You think like the Crunchyroll just like front the money and then like they're gonna rake in everything from it? Imagine that's how
No,
it's gonna go, yeah?
it's probably. I mean, we've been over this, right? It's probably similar to Netflix originals where they pay, upfront to like license it. They fund it somewhat. They don't really have any say in what goes on in the production outside of maybe like, hey, can you like put our fucking logo in this series or something?
Can you talk about today's political climate in
Yeah, they're
God of
not
High
really
School?
gonna. Yeah, they don't really have any like voice in the production. At least I would fucking hope not.
Yeah, a lot of
But other
it's
than that,
more
like
like the
they just
investment.
get money. Yeah, they just get money off of like having a big name series on their platform exclusively. Like,
I hope they got to simuldub it too, if that's part of the deal.
Oh, the instant dub.
I mean,
Hell yeah.
they
Hell
probably
yeah.
will.
How
$1 per line.
how long does it take for them? Like they get the anime, then they have to dub it within 2 hours, something like that.
I heard it's within like
No,
5 hours.
Ooh.
yeah. So what was
That's
happening was with the simul dub of Shield Hero was that they got it, but then it's like they have to obviously have the fucking translation done and then they dub it. But they were dubbing it up until what, 2 hours to the show premiere?
Something like
So
that.
Yeah,
they start that shit pretty late.
Well, it
And they
takes
wonder
time to
why.
fly. It takes time to fly the film over to Japan, especially in these trying times.
True.
that's not how it works.
Yeah,
How
dude,
else
they
can you
have to
explain
have
why
it
it takes so
secure.
long? Near.
Yeah, it has to be secure. Yeah, first of all, you should be subbing a 20-minute show. Like, how does that take you more than 40 minutes, bro?
Yeah,
And then,
really.
like, dubbing it, how does that take you more than 20 minutes? You just talk along with the script. Like, what are you, fucking
True.
stupid? Hire me, Crunchyroll. I'm now your project manager.
Yeah. What about you, Dark? By the way,
Yeah. I'll probably watch it. I mean,
Okay.
yeah, it's basically like Nick was saying. Like, Mappa, when they try, it'll look real nice. So
Yeah.
the PV looked nice. So.
Okay. Toast.
Nah,
Oh, I won't be watching it on Crunchyroll though.
nah.
Throw that
I
out.
I mean,
guess.
I have no problems with the guy at high school. I mean, I'm not reading the current Korean manhwa because I don't feel like it, but I don't have anything against it. I'm just waiting for the gamer first. Hit me,
Yes, you've been on that
hit
train
me,
for quite a while.
hit me up with the gamer first, then I'll watch all your Korean anime. Yeah, Ragnarok the animation that sucked, but skills look cool. Arad Senki Slap Up Party. That's the Japanese version of DFO, and that sucked, but it was fun to watch. Then the Chinese Tencent DFO. I can't understand Chinese. I can't watch that.
Okay.
What I'm talking about? No, I'm not. I'm not gonna watch it, but I don't have anything against it. Yeah.
Okay, that's fine. That's fine.
Yeah,
Moving
legend.
on.
Yeah. Session says it. Legendary Moonlight Sculptor, Skeleton Dude. I turned it. No, that's Chinese. The Gamer, Second Life Ranker. What's the other one? What's the one with the dude? The dude who's got the shadow skills. And What is that? What is that one? You know, the one where the dude's all like, "I'm an F rank hunter, but then I turn into an S rank."
I have
You know
no
what I'm talking
idea.
about, right?
No, I
It's
don't. Because
it's really popular.
I don't really keep up with the webtoon stuff. But
Give me like 3 seconds.
anyways, I do want to move on. Toast. So.
Solo leveling. There we go.
Oh, that one.
Yeah.
Okay. Well.
Give me those first, then I'll watch this.
Okay. Well, moving on. Next one is also a Crunchyroll original, although much less packed and much more suspicious. Gibiate, I believe is that how it's pronounced? Gibiate. Gibiate. The year is 2030 Japan. A virus outbreak has covered the earth. Once infected, patients become monsters and change their form depending on age, sex, and nationality.
Wow, how
The
topical.
virus is called Gibiate. An Edo-era time-traveling samurai and shinobi appear in the post-apocalyptic ruins. Helping a doctor who has dedicated his career for researching the cure for GBA, hordes of GBA come after them along with outlaws searching for food. Everywhere they turn, danger is upon them. Just random studio.
What's with
Did
this?
mainly like animation assistants. The only real people of note in here in terms of voice acting is Kakihara Tetsuya, who did, Jin and Blaze Blue, for instance, and I believe Kimono Yohei, is like a lot of roles.
But Spire, what's up
alongside-
with this preview? Why is it showing these famous top creators from Japan assemble? These people look famous.
Well, it doesn't even matter because the anime doesn't, and the.
I mean,
Is this another Rage of
It's just like
Bahamut?
shit.
let's be honest. The most famous fucking person they list is Yoshitaka Amano.
Yeah,
He's only doing character design. So
Can I just say that like this one is honestly the most disappointing for me this season because it's like, yeah, sure, it's Crunchyroll original, but I think that like this one would have like I would have been prepared to be like this is probably an okay series. But it's like the moment I saw the trailer and it's like I was just like, no.
Yeah, I mean, before I just watched the trailer, like just now, like premise-wise, I was like, oh, okay, this like
not terrible.
might
Yeah.
scratch. It might scratch the same itch that I have with like a Pare
It's a bit
Ranman of
cheesy.
like the wild, like like desert sort of shit, or like a Pare Raman's more like
Yeah,
Wild
exactly.
West type shit. But this is like in the same vein of fucking Samurai Man, and now in a post-apocalypse.
I-
Like,
Samurai-
that
I
sounds
think-
fun, but this looks really bad.
Why not just watch Samurai Jack and then?
This series literally just looks like one of those series that in about 6 months to a year from now there'll be like a viral like meme video of it just flying around YouTube. You know what I mean? Like
Because of current events, I get you.
well,
I mean, there
that-
might be, but
it's like Gundam Musashi or like
I was
whatever.
literally just gonna say this looks like a modern day Gundam Musashi.
Nice.
Yeah, exactly. It looks like it'll go viral and people will just be like, and like all the YouTube comments will be like, yeah, that's the most terrible thing I've seen in my fucking life. You know what I mean? I feel like
Yeah.
that's going to happen, and it's very unfortunate. So probably not gonna watch it near.
But dude, it's a Crunchyroll original.
Crunchyroll original.
Yeah, no, this looks like shit.
And
I
dark.
mean, the
Oh,
premise
yeah,
is alright, but
yeah, no, yeah, the premise is
I ain't watching
it
this shit,
just it
brother.
looks like garbage.
dark.
No, like literally, like the only. Hey, the only thing that I even like was considering was like, oh yeah, these character designs look pretty alright, and then it's like you see anything in motion in this PV, and it's absurdly bad.
Yeah, it's.
I mean,
It-
there's CG in these scenes, and there's barely any motion even with that. And it's like, what the fuck?
right. Very unfortunate. What about you, Toast?
No. Nah.
Yep.
I don't know how to pronounce it. So why would I watch it if I don't know how to pronounce it?
Now are you gonna talk to people about it?
Yeah, it's like you watch that Gibiate show and they'll be like, who? The famous virtual YouTuber? And I'll be like, I don't really watch her, but she's alright. I heard she likes money. Then they'll be like, I'm talking about the anime. And I'm like, which one. So no.
Okay. Next is one that I'm actually looking forward to a decent amount, considering what's sort of been
ReZero?
talked.
Nice.
No, it is Decadence. So Decadence is sort of this general, I guess, sci-fi series, right? Sci-fi original series. The story is many years have passed since humanity was driven to the brink of extinction by the sudden emergence of the unknown life dolls Gadol. Those humans that survived now dwell in a 3,000-meter high mobile fortress, Decadence, built to protect themselves from the Gadol threat. Obviously, very on the nose.
Sounds like Attack on Titan mixed with the train one.
Denizens of Decadence fall into two categories: gears, warriors who fight the Gadol daily, and tankers, those without the skills to fight. One day, Natsume, a tinker girl who dreams of becoming a gear, meets Surly Kaburagi, an armor repairman of Decadence. This chance meeting between the seemingly two opposites, the girl with a positive attitude who never gives up on her dreams, and the realist who has given up on his, will eventually shake the future course of this world. So again, pretty, a somewhat decently stacked line in terms of voice acting. Konishi Katsuyuki, Kitamura Eri, stuff like that. Shibatame. Done by Nut Studios, who actually has done quite. They have a very interesting lineup. They've worked on FLCL Alternative Movie, and they did everything for Yojo Senki or Saga of Tanya the Evil, if you guys remember that. And in this anime specifically, Tachikawa Yuzuru, who was the director for Mob Psycho 100, is actually directing it. So
And the
very
creator of Death Parade.
yeah, exactly. So it's very, very. Oh, and the script writer is also the guy who worked with Tachikawa for Mob Psycho, who Seko Kiroshi. So very, very interesting. A lot of people who are, solid people, right, are coming together to create this with a studio that sort of has an interesting past. Probably could be better, but I don't think people would be like, "Wow, they had shitty animations," right? Like you wouldn't be like, "Yojo Senki has shitty animations," right? The character designs were suspect, but it wasn't like
Yeah, I
Yeah, I
mean,
was gonna say
you
the
can
only thing the
say
only problem I had with Tanya the Evil was like
the
fucking
character
fishy
designs were
lips,
very
but
sketch. Yeah,
yeah, you can
other
say
than
that
that,
Yojo
I thought
Senki
it
is
looked good.
fucking ugly because of
yeah,
the art style, but the in motion looks solid,
yeah. And this
especially
one,
because it's like air battles and stuff.
yeah. And for character concept or character design, the guy who did Listeners is doing this, so probably
Yeah.
will be much less problems this time. So I'm actually looking for this quite a lot. It hits all my buttons, right? Original, solid people, has this sort of like general, sort of staying power premise, right? Not just crazy blah 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 blah, and then 2 episodes in it just dies, right? It's like it has something that might get through, 4, 5, 6, 8 episodes, right? So I'll be checking it out for sure. Near.
Yeah, I think even if the season wasn't like completely fucked, this would probably be like the series to look out for. So yeah, I'm gonna watch it.
Yeah. Dark.
I quite like the character designs in Listeners. I thought the PV looked cool, and I think the premise does sound fun. So yeah,
Yeah.
I'm definitely gonna check it out.
Okay. Toast.
It looks good. I don't have any complaints about that.
Yeah.
But if I say no, would that make me a simp?
I don't know why
What
it
does
would
that
make you a
mean?
simp.
Simp for what?
I don't know what that. I don't know where that came from, but
Let me
I don't
put
think.
it this way: if Matsuri or Marine says they'll watch it and they do a preview thing on their channel, then I'll watch it.
Okay, sure. I guess
Yeah,
that's
that
fine.
does. Now that does.
Remember when they watched Gleipnir? I was like, alright, I'll watch Gleipnir. Remember when they
Alright.
watched School Days or Marine watched School Days with 3rd Gen? I was like, alright, I'll watch that scene again with the boat.
And so maybe for you then. So moving on then. The next one is going to be one that's pretty much known by most people who are actively or semi-actively reading, have been reading, semi-actively reading slice of life, sort of that sort of series recently, or are sort of generally more invested into the slice of life manga genre. And it is Uzaki-chan wants to hang out, or also known as Uzaki-chan wa Asobitai.
Oh fuck! That's
Shinichi
next.
Sakurai
Oh
or
no!
Sakurai Shi's one wish is for a little peace and quiet. But Hana Uzaki Hana, is boisterous, well-endowed, well-endowed up there, obviously, underclassman, has other plans. All she wants is to hang out and poke fun at him. With the help of her chipper charm and peppy persistence, this might just be the start of a beautiful relationship. I believe this is essentially, if I had to make a reference so that anime people would understand,
Mega Milk.
Although I believe
It's
Uzaki.
Takagi with boobs.
Yeah, exactly. Takage with a little bit more emphasis on the well-endowed portion, right?
Don't
I
forget
know
Spire. She's also a virtual YouTuber.
Yes, so it's very interesting thing. So this is a while back, starting from a while back, but I believe Kadokawa on their official channel themselves had a series of YouTube videos where they had
Yeah.
the people voicing Usaki-chan and the main character sort of quote unquote playing through video games and stuff like that, and just like
What are
chatting
they
as if they
playing?
were the character. So that was pretty
They're
interesting.
playing EDF, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
They played a bunch of games, but yeah. So this is pretty interesting. Engi, the studio behind this, I believe they haven't done much. They did Kemono Michi, Rise Up, the one where it's like the pro wrestler gets isekai or whatever. But other than that, they haven't done really anything else. Uzaki-chan again, pretty popular. As Dark said, it's sort of for those people who mainly watch just anime. It's kind of like Takagi-san, Karakaijo's Takagi-san.
But Spire,
Yes.
remember, you can't give blood. If Uzaki says to give blood, it's immoral.
Yeah, dude. It's
sexist.
Sexist, and it's taking advantage of women, apparently.
Yeah, to donate your blood to people who need it.
Oh man. But yeah, this is pretty much how this is. I might check it out, but I could also just read the manga to be honest. So.
No, you're not. You're gonna check it out. I'll make you.
Oh, okay, sure. Near.
I don't know. Maybe it's got boobs, so it's like
Nice.
No
one remembers Mega Milk. It's all about the Sugoi Dekai shirt now.
Yeah, well, Zoomers haven't read Mega Milk, so.
Dark.
I like Takagi-san, and I like booby. So yeah, I'll check it out.
Yeah. By the way,
this always seemed fun. I was pretty blind on the like the original the source material. Is it a 4-koma or is it like a full manga?
It's both.
Okay. Yeah, I was pretty blind on the source material, so I definitely want to check it out.
By the way, it's very the voice actor behind this, Ozoro Naomi, the person who's voicing Hana, is very interesting. She did Akana and like Persona 5 Scramble. She did Chitty and I don't know, Cinderella Girls. But then she also does like what is it? Freaking what is it? She did Satania and like Gabriel Dropout. And I forgot who Kanon was. Yeah, but yeah, she does like she's pretty flexible in her role, so that's very interesting. But Toast, are you going to watch Uzaki-chan?
You know, this is going to be the first show that all of us are going to watch. Yeah. Screw Deca-Dence. We're going to all watch Uzaki-chan. Do it. Yeah.
All right.
I'll watch it. Of course not.
Yeah. Next is, I believe... So this one has... It was pretty small when it started out, but it became very big, I believe, or it's very big by now, or it's quite big by now. I saw it when it like initially came out as a light novel or a manga or whatever it was. And
it's a manga.
Back in 2017, and it like popped up on sort of the feeds that I frequent. I was just like, whatever. And then it became more and more popular. So
let me tell you, Spire, this is the new Quince of this generation. That's how popular this is gonna be.
I mean, this is depressingly boring, isn't it? Though, like just
It
for the
is. I
premise, I could
hate
just...
this. I really don't like this one.
Okay, so the thing we're talking about is, the English title for it is Rent a Girlfriend. The more common Japanese title is Kanojo Okarishimasu. Kanojo Okarishimasu. In Japan, the lonely have a new way out. Online services that rent out dads, children, even girlfriends.
Speaking
By the
of
way, this,
topical, yeah, there you go.
Brand
this is
new.
actually like the rental service thing is an actual thing in Japan. By the way,
Rent the hugs, by the way.
when Kazuya's true love dumps him, he's just desperate enough to try it, and he's shocked at how cute and sweet his rental girlfriend turns out to be. But she wants to keep their quote-unquote relationship a secret, and there's a complication. She goes to his university. Their grandmothers are in the same home, and they live next door to each other. Then Kazuya finds out she's not nearly as nice in quote-unquote real life. And this one has a lot of big names. Obviously, done by TMS Entertainment. They've done a variety of series from a variety of genres. The names Horie Shun, Amamiya Sora, Yuki Aoi, Toyama
Naoto,
Nao,
yeah.
Takashi Rie, Nozawa Yukari.
Told you, man. This is the new Quince. Look at all those high-profile voice actors.
But yeah, A-list voice actors, one after the other. I am probably not going to watch it. This thing it's not even like depressing in terms of like where the plot is going.
It is.
It's just
What are you
like,
talking about? It totally 100% is.
no, what I'm saying is like I'm not even talking about that. I'm talking about just being like, it's very like just from the premise, reading the premise, I'm just like, this is gonna be depressingly boring. Like I can just smell like the slower premise just hopping up on me.
I mean, it's
But,
already like kind of the biggest red flag for me is the idea that they've shoehorned in the premise we have to keep this a secret. It's like,
yeah, exactly.
wouldn't that be like half of the point of having this service to begin with? Is like you need it, like, oh, you need to bring someone to like a family party or something. But in general, those situations would make for a much more interesting course of events to begin with. But what do I know?
But yeah, anyways, that's kind of whatever. But anyways, Nier, are you gonna watch this?
I mean, the girls are really cute, but no.
Oh, the designs are fine. Like the designs are perfectly fine.
Yeah, I like these
There's no-
designs, like this girl with the thick eyebrows and the blonde girl,
Mhm.
really cute. But I mean, I don't like series like this, so no.
By the way, I just googled this, but apparently, blah blah. Renting a girlfriend in Japan, blah blah. Girlfriend experience. A customer has to pay the girl for her drinks, meals, and transportation. Jesus
Yeah,
Christ.
duh.
Blah blah. Depending on the individual or company and time period.
Well, yeah, of course, that's the girlfriend experience, bro. What the fuck?
Yeah, that is true.
What,
Though.
do you not want the full experience?
Yeah, that's true. Depending on the individual or company and time period, the price ranges from 10,000 yen for 2 hours. That's $100, by the way, and 3 hours for 15,000 yen. So it's about approximately $50 per hour.
What a deal!
You know, some people send super chats that are more expensive than that. So yeah, this is a steal.
I'm gonna say.
Yeah, well,
that's
some
a
people
lot
are
more
fucking
entertainment,
stupid.
buddy.
I'm gonna say depending on like what kind of girlfriend you've had previously, that's actually probably not terrible, and it's probably still more expensive than a prostitute. But anyways, toast.
You want to start off with me? All right. Let me tell you why this series sucks. Really, it's very slow. The main character is wishy-washy. And yes, Session's right when people are gonna call this the simp anime of 2020, because I mean, like, I'm half joking, but I'm also half telling the truth. This is 100.
So Session is, yeah, you guys are both sort of verifying my my guess, right? Which is it's like super slow or whatever. Yeah, I'm not. And the issue is like we all know that at the end of the day, this isn't going to have a great conclusion, right? Or it's not going to have a conclusion that really
The manga's not even done yet.
Well, it's not going to have a conclusion that we value, right? It's like
conclusion.
Yeah, it's really slow.
Brown-haired girl's gonna fucking win.
Yeah.
And
and they're gonna try to sort of make it ambiguous in a sense, so that like
Yeah.
everybody who's supporting their girl feels better, right? And then it's gonna take forever, as Toast mentioned. So, whatever.
This anime is gonna be so bad, but I have to 100% watch this. I'm in. I'm in. This is gonna be so bad, but I have to watch it.
All right. Well, moving on then.
You didn't even ask everyone else.
I asked
No.
everybody else, right?
I don't think you asked Dark.
Oh yeah, Dark. Are you gonna watch this?
No.
Okay. Next then. This one is, I believe, one of these of the season here.
Yeah.
Peter Grill and the Philosopher's Time,
Yeah.
also known as Peter Grill to Kenja no Chikan. Peter Grill is an adventurer and quote-unquote the strongest man in the world, while he has a girlfriend named Luvilia, with whom he has sworn to spend the rest of his life. God, who writes these fucking descriptions in English?
Me.
Luvilia still believes that babies are delivered by storks, and the 2 years since the relationship began, Peter and Luvilia has not progressed beyond holding hands. In the meantime, various other women, such as 2 ogre twins and an elf, all want him so they can bear strong children. Peter has to avoid all manner of temptation and plots, all while feeling guilty towards Luvilia. Oh, right, I've seen this. Or
I post this all the time. It's great.
No, I've read this one before. It is, yeah, this one is definitely a light novel original. Although the manga one, there's also manga adaptation. But Shimonohiro is actually doing Peter Grill, so they're obviously. Because the thing is, it's like this one isn't really. I mean, it has the comedic aspect, but it's like a lot of it's just like, oh man, sexy time or whatever, right? In terms of the light novel, from what I've read.
There's a light novel. I only know the manga.
I believe it is a light novel.
I Wikipedia. It says manga only.
Oh really? Okay, I thought it was a light novel thing, but yeah, I whichever one it was, I've seen that one. And from what I've read of it, it was, I mean, yeah, again, it has like a comedic sort of like spine sort of in a sense, like spinal cord, but it's like a lot of the structure is like, yeah, sexy time or whatever. And from what it seems like, because they're casting Shimonohiro as the main character, Peter Grill, they're trying to make the anime a little bit more comedic for obvious reasons. So they're trying to do that. Taketatsu Ayana,
Is she one of the Onis? I bet she is. I don't need enough to look.
Yes.
Yeah, I know which one.
Yes. But yeah. Anyway, you think she's the twin-tailed one?
Yeah. Am I right? Yeah.
I don't know, dude. But yeah, I'm probably not gonna watch this. I mean, I might watch a few episodes because I just want it to be like, I don't know, nostalgia bomb. I don't know what it is at this point. But I'm probably not gonna watch beyond that. It's like, again, I could just read the manga for me. Near.
What the fuck is this brown girl supposed to be?
That's an orc.
No. He's talking about like the small brown girl, like just above and to the right of the main character, right? In the picture.
Yeah, with the purple hair.
Yeah. I don't know. Maybe it's like a dark elf dancer
No,
thing.
no. Let me see.
She
Who
got,
are you
like,
talking about?
The one with the purple hair.
Yeah, she's an orc.
Why does she have like elf ears?
That's
below
not elf
her
ears.
Orc ears. What are they?
Those aren't elf ears. Those are regular ears.
Why?
She's got
What?
regular ears under her.
Oh no, I
ears.
know who she is. She's like, oh no. So what happened? I believe, if I remember this correctly, I believe Peter Grill
Don't spoil it.
goes to this like orc tribe or whatever, right? And then he's like negotiating with the orc tribe, and then they're like, you've done all this good stuff or whatever. We'll just give you the ugliest orc that
Yeah.
we'll give you the ugliest orc girl we have in our tribe, and then the ugliest, quote unquote, the ugliest orc girl they have in their tribe is this girl. And the reason why that happens is because the whole like meme about like the sense of beauty for orcs and stuff like that being like reversed.
Boy.
So it's like what's ugly for humans is like pretty for orcs and vice versa. So it's like a really pretty orc girl comes out and then this sort of stuff happens. So I believe
Why does
that's
she have like fucking 4 ears?
yeah.
Because she's ugly.
Yeah,
she's a pig orc or whatever.
Yeah.
It's great.
Man, Japan's fucking
Isn't-
stupid, dude.
It's
They
great,
could have
man.
had like a cool, strong, like green muscle orc girl.
You're
Instead, they
you're
just
think
have a fucking brown girl with
near
pig ears.
near
Kill
near
that,
near
dude.
near. You're thinking you're thinking of the Goblin Girl. That's the arc after her. She's great.
Shut the
Why would
fuck
a
up,
goblin
dude.
be big and strong? Goblins are
Yeah,
not big and strong.
goblins are
Goblins
small.
are
Ah,
fucking tiny.
you're thinking of Goblin males, not Goblin females.
Goblin
Yeah.
females are the same, bro. Okay.
They're the same.
Not
Oh,
if
you
they're
gotta
not if
watch
they're
this.
How much
hobgoblins.
Warcraft I've played, pal?
The series looks dumb as shit.
You're
So
lost.
probably not gonna watch
No.
it. Okay, dark.
Nah, bro. Peter Grills? I don't know about that.
Where's
Fair.
Peter Griffin?
Oh jeez. Anyways, toast.
Yeah, boy.
Yeah.
Yeah, boy. I've been waiting for this one. It's great.
I feel kind of bad that I'm stuck in the same sort of group as Toastin on this one because I'm.
It's great. What are you talking about?
And the.
Well, I think my favorite arc is the Goblin one. Because
Mm.
you got your Goblin Slayer in there. He's in there. Yeah.
I haven't watched too much of it, but I do like the arc. It's because of all the hoops he has to jump through.
Is it because you like the brown girls?
I don't think that's simple as that, but okay, sure. Moving on then.
Moving on to the other Monster Girl show.
Yes. This one is called Monster Musume no Oisha-san, or Monster Girl Doctor. In the town of Lindworm, where monsters and humans coexist, Dr. Glenn runs an exemplary medical clinic for monster girls with his Lamia assistant, Safi. Whether receiving a marriage proposal by a centaur injured in battle, palpating the injury of a mermaid, or suturing the delicate wounds of a flesh golem, Dr. Glenn performs his job with grace and confidence. So yes, this one I've also read a little bit of. Onishi Saori, Sarah Emi Birdcut, Shimamura Yu, a couple of pretty decent voice actors, animation, production. By the way, a lot of there's like Mappa and Silverlink and stuff like that, but a decent amount of series this season are being done by much less known studios, which I do like. So, this one they helped with a lot of stuff, but I believe, oh no, they did Bokuben. Bokuben season 1 is done by them. So this one is their second main anime. I mean, I'll probably end up reading this more likely than not, but I might check it out. Yeah, sure, why not? Yeah.
Is this just like an even more ecchi
No,
Monster
I would-
Musume?
no,
No,
it's not.
it's less edgy.
There's like almost none at all.
Well, there's like the
The
whole
PV
like,
has quite a bit.
What?
there's,
Is it the
they're like-
stitching part? Yeah, that she's
they're-
cool.
They're like flirting with each other and stuff like that, but I would say there's less like just like boom, like this girl's coming on to
It's
you,
not the main
blah, blah, blah.
focus, even though
Well, I don't want to say it's not the main focus, but it's significantly more toned down than something like Monster.
yeah, I don't remember this in the manga. Where was I when these scenes happened? Maybe I was reading the actual doctor part. I don't know.
I think the light novel probably has more descriptions of it, but yeah, near yes or no.
Maybe. I quite like the Monster Girl design, so I might check it out.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Although, why do they always gotta make fucking centaur girls blonde? Like every time.
Because they're
'Cause they gotta be
European.
knights. They
Yeah.
gotta be European knights, and then European knights have to be blonde, ponytailed girls.
Yes,
Okay?
yeah. You
It
think the
is-
Japanese have had horses? I
That's
don't
just
believe so.
That's just how they're born. Okay, they're just born with long hair and a tie back ponytail. That's just how they are. Okay, and you're
True.
but
Gonna-
dark. What about you?
Yeah, I'll check it out. I like Monster Musume. Whatever.
Yeah,
I like that.
the thing that has Monster Girl. Yeah.
But did you like A Centaur's Life?
No, but that was kind of the fault of the studio, to be honest.
Toast.
Yeah, I like
Take it
this
away.
one. I like not as much as Peter Grill, but yeah, this is a good one.
As much. You serious right now? All right.
Yeah, I mean, Peter Grill's probably gonna be like the best anime of the season. So But yeah,
Okay.
Monster Girl Doctor is no slouch.
Okay, sure. Now moving on then. This one is obviously I think this one is Fujoshi stuff, right? Mr. Love, Queen's Choice, or Koi to Producer, EVOLxLOVE. The heroine has inherited a company from her late father and is now in charge of a television program as its producer. Oh, exciting. However, the company is on the brink of bankruptcy due to the lack of capital. While trying to save her father's once popular programming company, she meets four potential quote-unquote boyfriends. Isn't there like a K-drama recently about this? However, before she knew it, she is caught in a huge conspiracy over special powers known as evil. What the what? Wait a minute. So it turned from an otome game into suddenly there's just supernatural powers. This
What?
is done. This is done by Mappa too. Okay, very interesting. The four voice actors, all being relatively well-known voice actors: Hirakawa Daisuke, Kakihara Tetsuya, Sugita Tomokazu, Ono Yuki. Um, yeah, okay, sure. Yeah, four boys and then supernatural powers. Sure. Um, I am probably not going to watch it. I don't know what to say about this. Nier, hey, what about you?
Fuck CEOs. Redistribute your wealth, bitch.
Fucking 1%.
Yeah. No, I'm not gonna watch this.
Okay, Dark.
No, first red flag, the heroine.
Yeah. Yeah, the
Not even named in the description.
not. It would be funny if like all the episodes were done in like first person stuff instead. You know
Yeah,
what I
it's
mean?
like how I thought Idolmaster was gonna be
Yeah, that
when
would
I
be
first
fucking
started it.
so good. God, freaky. But
It'd
yeah,
make me sick. Just the
just like
motion would
yeah,
just
exactly.
get to
Just
me
go.
after a while.
What if there was like a VR version of the Idolmaster anime? Anyways, Toast.
No thanks. I only like certain boys with pink hair and are makeup artists and
Oh my
or
god.
writer
You know who you're
slash
talking about.
servants.
Please
Hey,
stop.
hey, Karu's cool. Leave him alone.
Come on. Anyways,
My favorite are his Beyblade streams.
next is I believe the last sort of unique show we're gonna cover, and this one doesn't have a trailer on YouTube. This one only has like a trailer sort of embedded on their site, so you'll have to check that out. I did put a link into it in the description of the playlist, so you can just click on that. And it is Ninja Collection, and apparently this is a spin-off of a long-running series or recently long-running series of Yamishibai, Japanese ghost stories. So the summary is the Tokeshu ninja group oversee Tokyo, the city where dreams and desires swirl like eddies in a river. With ancient techniques passed down through generations, the ninja are intent on wiping out the quote-unquote darkness enveloping people in the current Reiwa era. So I think a lot of this is just like showing off, flexing the art stuff that they have more than anything else. But I don't know. I saw the trailer or whatever. I'm not particularly impressed. Um, Near. I'm probably not gonna watch it. By the way, Near. Did you see the sort of trailer thingy?
Uh,
I have a link to the official site, but it's like you have to click on the trailer thing.
right. This is like this is Chinese or something. What is?
No, I don't think that's Chinese. It's just very artsy, quote
Uh
unquote.
huh. Um, I don't know. Like
It just has
maybe
very fair art. Yeah.
I don't know like what this is gonna look like in motion. You know.
Yeah, exactly.
Um, I might check it out just to see like what the animation is like, but uh, it doesn't sound great.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
So, eh.
Yeah. What about you, Dark?
Um, Probably not. Gonna be honest.
Okay. Toast?
Man, I just want to watch Peter Grill already. What's this show about? Ninjas? No, I don't care. Hit me up.
Okay.
Hit me up with Peter Grill.
Okay.
Dude, ninjas return to Twitch. Oh my gosh.
Okay, so with that, I believe that is all the unique series we have. I do want to just very, 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 very quickly go over some of the sequels that we might be seeing this season, which is season 2 of Fire Force.
I would be very surprised. I don't
Yeah,
know. It's kind of crazy to me that David Pro is gonna wind up putting that out because that.
yeah, I don't
I
think it's gonna
hope.
happen. It's not
I
gonna
hope
happen.
it's all. Yeah,
It's
I
gonna be
hope it
very.
either. I hope it doesn't happen if the alternative would be a major hit to the audio visuals because that would be a
I think
huge mistake.
knowing Japan, uh, they're going to try to be very pig-headed about it and just release 2 episodes anyways, and then they're just gonna stuff it in the recording room, and it's gonna be
A
another halted project.
breakwater club. Let's
Yeah.
go.
Muhyo Roji's Bureau of Supernatural Investigation Season 2, ReZero Season 2, No Guns Life Season 2,
Pog champ.
Oregairu Season 3. I believe this one
Pog
is
champ.
final season.
Yeah.
Yeah, Nier just loves ReZero. He'll be previewing it.
I love it.
I heard it's
He'll be
ending. Is this the final series?
I don't give a fuck. Sword Art Online Alicization
Yeah,
Season Part
boy.
2. And yeah, so those season 2s or like sequels are coming out, so check those out if you guys want to. And just before we round this up, I do want to talk a little bit about, obviously we have our standard sort of what we think about this season, right? So I guess starting from me, honestly, I'm not too like I don't dislike sort of the general palette of stuff this season is offering me. Like just looking at it from like a sort of a spread, right? Like it's I don't think I would be particularly more impressed if there were like 37 series as compared to like this many, right? Like even with this many, there are stuff that are like I'll kind of just watch as like on the side, something like Peter Grill or Monster Girl Doctor. There's like one or two stuff like what is it, like Deca-Dence for example, that or Uzaki-chan that I might, take more seriously, watch more seriously, right? Um, and other stuff, for other people of other tastes, other genres, whatever. And I'm more or less okay with this, especially considering global events. But like, I don't think I would necessarily be like, oh, wow, there's so much more to watch and do and blah blah if there were necessarily like even 30 or 32, 37 episodes or whatever. I'm sure, Nier has experienced this, but I've had, at least a couple of seasons where I've been less impressed by bigger lineups than I have by this lineup. So
Yeah.
that's sort of how I feel. Nier.
Um. Yeah. I mean, it's slim pickings, right? But
Mhm.
I feel like it's not. Um. You know, you go back far enough, right?
Mhm.
In the seasons, and I mean, like they're all like this, you know.
Yeah, 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 for sure.
So it doesn't feel too weird, I guess.
Mhm.
But the stuff that's there is decent, right?
Yeah,
I
yeah,
mean,
it's fine.
there's
I
the
think
usual BL stuff and just shovelware garbage like Gibiate. But
can I say something? I think one of the reasons why there's still like a decent sort of pile of series that like are okay to watch is like in a bigger season, right? A lot of it would be just like the standard sort of tier 1, tier 2, tier 2.5 sort of studios or tier 1.5 studios all kind of, you know, shitting out their light novel adaptation, shitting out just, whatever they can make, the stuff that has decent amount of, bookmarks or follows or whatever it is, right?
yeah,
Um, JC Staff doing some shit, fucking White Fox doing some other shit, whatever, Satellite doing some other shit, stuff like that, right? Citrus, Kinema, Citrus, whatever, right? 8-bit. But now we have either the people who are like, fuck, we made this like big project like Mappa or whoever, right? We contracted them with this before, and we just got to push shit it out now, right, or something like that. And people are kind of doing that, like Davy Pro, whoever. Or we have like the smaller studios. So like a lot of these, again, series are made by smaller studios who I think are, kind of forced to do this because they have to make money, right? They can't kind of sit on their asses like a P-Works or whoever can, right? And so they're doing this, and because they're these smaller, sort of lesser known, more unique studios doing this and running the show, I think we're getting a more unique series. So that's I think very interesting.
Yeah, it's an interesting season for sure. But you know, hopefully it turns out. Hopefully Japan isn't like coronavirus 2, and then everything else gets delayed again. Me personally, I'm kind of like counting a PlayerAnimecast as a series this season. So there's that as well. But yeah, I mean, I'm looking forward to it.
Yeah. Dark.
I think the season's fine. I'm looking forward to, because I kind of am cheating in the same way as near like Pareranman and Breakwater, because I think Breakwater is supposed to come back. So it's like I was already looking forward to that in the season when it was supposed to continue it. But I think what we have, especially with those two, I think it'll be a pretty like standard amount of shows that I'm like kind of used to, because I don't know. I mean, in general, I feel like with Decadence and forget what the Decadence, this I never remember the name, the Sugoi Dekai one, and
Uzaki-chan.
yeah, and like and the Monster Girl Doctor one. Like I feel like those three are gonna be pretty safe at the very least. Um, and then like with the Parinamon and Breakwater coming back, that should be pretty solid. So
Okay.
I think it's gonna be a pretty decent season. I can't wait to hear people talk about ReZero.
Yeah, but so good.
That's incredible.
Toast.
This season is gonna be simptastic. I mean,
have no idea what you mean.
you know, anime's on a decline ever since the rise of virtual YouTubers due to the current world affairs. This season's gonna be garbage except for Rent a Girlfriend, which everyone's gonna love.
I don't know what the fuck that has to do with a virtual YouTuber.
Oh,
which
you don't
everybody's
know?
going to love. What?
Everyone's
what
gonna. Well, okay, fine. Let's go back to virtual YouTubers real quick.
Everybody loved fucking quintessential quintuplets
Alright.
either.
Yeah, they did. What are you talking about?
Yeah, it was universally loved. What are
Yeah,
you talking about?
what are you talking about? The ending had people raging, just like what happened with Nisekoi, and not
Yeah,
what
that means
happened.
they loved it.
And not what happened with
Beloved
Bokuben,
two
because
beloved series.
yeah, Bokuben.
Can I just say
Bokuben
something?
dodges the flag, so it win. It's the best harem anime of 2019.
Sorry. I'm really sorry for interrupting, but
Go ahead.
I just want to say something, and I hope I offend as many people as possible by saying this. But honestly, I felt worse that Gotome no
Alright.
Gotobu no Hanayome, or the quintessential quintuplets, was doing better in 2019. Was popular in 2019. I felt worse about that than when Trump won the election in 2016. I just want to say that, just to get it out of the way. Just
Hot
fuck
takes.
All of you.
Wow.
Fuck all of you guys.
You're so brave having that opinion.
Yes, I really am.
But yeah, what was I talking about? People are gonna say, "Oh, I hate Kanojo, Rent a Girlfriend. It's an anime for simps," and I'll be like, "But I would love it anyway." Just like how I love watching my virtual YouTubers. And it's like, yeah, I get.
That's a bit of a stretch, but all right.
I mean, near the final form of being an anime fan is simping towards anime YouTubers. It's the only
Glad
way.
I'm not there.
You'll get there eventually, Petco.
Again.
Yeah.
Well,
What else am I saying? I don't know. Peter Grill, Monster Girl Doctor, great. And I'm hoping that Heaven's Field doesn't get delayed again. Japan's doing the August release, and I hope the U.S. follows shortly.
I don't know, dude.
This season's is full of shit, but it's the good stuff. The good stuff.
Okay.
Yeah, there's no super intelligent anime this season that's gonna be like, oh, that everyone's gonna love. It's definitely not no game no life, or what's the one? What's the one with the fancy gun that told you you're guilty or not? Guilty Crown? No.
Psychopath?
Yeah, Psychopath. It's no Psychopath.
Why do you think? Why are you considering No Game No Life of like a big brain series?
That's the one where the protagonist uses his big brain to solve games, right?
Barely.
Well, there you
There's
go,
like
yeah.
maybe an episode of that per season. The rest is like them just playing games and then shit happening.
Mind games. But yeah, there's no intellectual anime this season, but that's okay. Sometimes we just need to watch Peter grill.
Yeah, but anyways, thank you, Toast, for or thank you all of you for helping to preview this our season. I know it's it's for those of you who might be looking at it from like a very eagle's eye viewpoint, might be like, oh well, this is a very fucking shit season. It still has the harem shit and it's only 13 shows, blah blah blah. But I think there's a decent amount of gems that can be picked up from it again. And for me, again, it's a reprieve. Honestly, I was never a. I mean, I like I like anime and I like good anime. Like if you guys, if JC staff or PA Works or whoever make good anime, I'm fine with it. But I do sometimes get tired of sort of the anime industry kind of just picking up whatever and just kind of shitting it out. You know what I mean? Just kind of passing it off, and I'm just like, okay, well, yeah, sure, it has an okay premise, but I'm not gonna watch it. And I think being kind of slowed down gives us a reprieve in a sense. So
I don't know.
that's
I mean, people say like, "Oh, this season sucks ass," like every single season, right? But I can guarantee you, every single season, like I've had this conversation with a lot of people before. Like, I could probably go back at least 5 years and pick out a good series every single season for the past 5 years, right?
Mhm.
Like, even if if the season, like, in terms of like I guess a ratio is like more bad than good.
Oh yeah,
Like
yeah, for
if
sure.
that's how you're judging it, then yeah, every season's gonna be fucking dog shit poo poo because there's a lot of bad anime out there,
That's just a
right?
natural consequence of more people being here to throw more shit at the fan, right? It's not.
Yeah,
Yeah, yeah.
like you can go back like really however many years you really want to, and you can find something that's like fun to watch, good, or like even like decent, right? Like just a solid series every single season.
Yeah.
I think people put a little bit too much like emphasis on like the quantity of series that come out as opposed to like, you know, the one or two good series that come out,
I mean,
right?
I think we've all been a victim of that mentality once in our, I mean, not even once in our lives, like even recently and stuff like that. You, me, Dark, Toast, we've all been kind of there and back, right, in a sense, with various seasons. But it's definitely you know, uh, taking seeing the silver lining is always a good thing, right?
Yeah,
In a
I
sense.
mean it's the same with fucking cable TV as well. You know how many garbage drama series are out there for every Breaking Bad, right?
Spanish soap operas, yeah.
Yeah.
Great stuff.
So
But yeah. So I guess with that we are going to round it up. Since this is so yeah, I do want to round it up. I think this is something better to have it a little bit on the short side. So what I will say though is obviously as the new series come out, we are going to run previews as we've always done. Um, what we might plan on doing is actually sort of mixing up the schedules and for those of you who are obviously active viewers, you know that we did a roundtable podcast on the topic of isekai. It was a pretty like surface level discussion, although probably deeper than anything Crunchyroll will ever do, right? Or a lot of other podcasts might do. But it was for us, it was a relatively surface level discussion, right? We might do something like that in the near future and kind of mix it up with our preview or with our review show, with our regular review shows. So we have a little bit more time to see where these shows go. So we're not just reviewing them straight off the bat, off their episode 1s and 2s, right? And it might give them more time to actually put out more episodes because, God knows God knows when new episodes will come out in this sort of day and age, right? So just watch out for that. Again, we'll send you guys the updates on social media. So we might mix up a discussion here and then a review session there, blah, 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 blah. So with that, we are done with episode 147 of 4Player Animecast. Thank you for joining us for this relatively short preview show. We'll be, again, starting our alternating sort of schedule of roundtable stuff and regular podcasts starting from next episode. And if you do like what we do, you can visit us here on twitch.tv/4PlayAnimeCast with the numeral 4, where we do our recording live of our podcast every other Saturday starting at 10 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, where we talk about the latest and greatest in Japanese animation media, Japanese anime, manga, light novels, web novels, visual novels, and so much more. So check us out here. We'll be leaving our VODs of the podcast here so you can view them at your leisure. We also have it on YouTube for other formats, so check it out there. Check us out on our social media, on Facebook, at Twitter, at 4PPAnimecast is our handle. So check us out there for updates. And with that, we'll see you next time.